Hi Lonyesies, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to be reviewing / doing like a first impression demo on the new Bobbi Brown Weightless Foundation. So if you are interested in seeing that, then please keep on watching. Before we go ahead and get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below if you are not subscribed already. So I actually commented on a Bobbi Brown post probably about a month or two ago on like, what do you look for in a foundation type of thing, and you know, I was just like, long wear, full coverage, yet weightless, you know, things like that. That was my sister, sorry. But they actually sent me 3 little jars / containers on the foundation. So I don't have like one full foundation, but I have 3 different shades. So I gave them one shade that I believed was my shade because I've never owned a Bobbi Brown foundation. So I was like, I don't know. So I gave them like a reference and they gave me one a little bit darker and one a little lighter. So this is called the Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation. They sent just a little card, and I am just gonna first swatch 3 on my face and then wipe that off, and then we're gonna go from there to see, you know, which shade looks the best and how it feels on the skin. So the lightest shade that they sent is called Almond, Cool Almond actually. It's 7.25. It looks like this. I am gonna take a little bit out of the jar and swatch this on my cheek. And this is how this shade looks. Oops, why did I do that? Why did I do that? So this shade looks good. It looks light on the camera, but in person it looks like it could match my neck. But I'm gonna go ahead and try out Walnut, which looks like this, and it's 7.5. So it's 0.25 darker than the last shade. And let's just see what the difference is with that. And it actually looks lighter. That's really shocking. Like, that's really surprising that that shade would be lighter. And this is Walnut 8. And the difference between Walnut 8 and Walnut 7.5 is that this is a little shade darker, but it's a lot more red. And I don't like really red foundations, so I don't think that I'll like this foundation. Bobbi Brown has good foundation shades, but look at that. Wow. Yeah. Walnut 8 is really bad. Like, who is that red? This one is just a little too light for me, and it's funny because this is a shade, a quarter shade darker, and this shade right here seems to be the best. So I'm probably gonna end up trying out this one, which is the Cool Almond. Oh God. And this one is the Cool Almond 7.25. So as we see, those 3 shades just aren't really good. Okay, so like I said, I am going to try out Cool Almond 7.25. And I've already primed my skin. So we are just gonna see what it do, baby boo. And it's definitely not a thick formula like, say, the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo foundation, or like the Maybelline the Maybelline Superstay foundation. It's not as thick of a foundation as those, which is nice because it does claim to be weightless. However, let's just see how this shade works. I'm gonna use this IT Cosmetics brush. This is just like a dual-ended powder brush. Just blend this into the skin. I would most likely use like a beauty blender or a beauty sponge, but let's just see the coverage with the brush. It does have a smell. It kind of smells like medicated a little bit. The coverage isn't something that I would personally like. It's a lot more natural looking. But, you know, if I wanted something that was like more natural, more lightweight type of feel, this would be like a nice, like on the run, like I just want to cover some things type of foundation. It's very sheer and lightweight. But that is just personally not my cup of tea. just because I love like a full glam, but this shade looks really, really, really good on my skin tone. Like, it literally has blended into my skin. Like, I am really amazed. Oh my gosh, this shade is so good. So, so, so good for my skin tone. I'm really glad that they did send me one shade lighter and one shade darker because I thought I would be Walnut 7.5. However, I'm actually Cool Almond 7.2. This is a really, really good shade reference for me. But look how natural that looks. So good. Alright, you guys, so this is the final foundation look, I guess. I added a little bit just to my problematic areas, which is just right here on the cheek, and then a little bit over the brow because I have a little friend there. However, this foundation I am really, really, really liking. It is buildable. As I mentioned, I builded it up on the side areas where my problematic areas are. However, it just looks like skin and feels like skin. Like, the only problem I have is the smell. It smells like medication, like a type of syrupy medicine. I don't really like that, but this shade is so nice. It's so nice, you guys, to finally find a shade that's not too warm, which is ironic because the shade is called Cool Almond, so it's probably a little bit cooler than what I like. But you guys, do you see this? Like, it looks so good. I want to know your thoughts down below. If you like this foundation shade, if you're interested in this foundation, I believe it retails for about $40. Let me look it up really quick. So there are 30 shades, you guys. So for different skin tones and undertones, it says it's a multi-dimensional matte, which it is. It instantly conceals redness, discoloration, pores with a full coverage that always looks never flat. It's not full coverage. Not at all. It's definitely buildable. It's like a light medium, like a in between. It's not very light, but it's not extremely medium. Like it's like in between those two, because you definitely have to build it up to be full coverage. It was not full coverage off the bat at all. It says it controls oils and shines while it hydrates for a weightless second skin-like feel, which it really, really does. And it's a 16-hour formula that is waterproof and sweatproof, so it won't crease or streak, which is really, really, really nice. However, it's definitely not a full coverage foundation. I want to see how much this is. They have a really, really nice shade selection online. It's $46, but they have a really nice shade selection. So if you're darker than me, you'll find some good shades, and if you're lighter than me, you'll find good shades. I would, however, recommend that you go into into Sephora to get shade matched, but so far so good. I'm really liking it. It is really, really nice. I just don't got $46 for the full thing. But it's nice, you guys. It's really nice. I hope you guys enjoyed this little first impressions video. I am extremely excited about this foundation. If I do get some money, I would definitely be purchasing it because it's going to be really, really nice for the summertime when it's, you know, a little bit more humid, a little bit more hot, and this is going to make you feel like hydrated yet keep you nice and matte. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.